call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last year's national champions, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UCLA's offense will get first crack at it today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense.
Oh, he's got some space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's House. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll go to the sneak. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. He'll keep it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Play number 9 on this drive. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's House. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. It's a draw. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas Tech's offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to the running game. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Flips it out to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Got enough for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. It's reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Flicks it out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's House. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got his man. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense, you got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football, you want to be in the mix, find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rourke. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the right. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They boot it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Pretty good job of running to get to there to the 32. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. Tripped up for the tackle. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They go to the draw. Makes his man miss. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on! They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The inside handoff. He breaks a tackle. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings him to within 1.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rourke. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Using the quick game. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the oath. Wants to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Rourke. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his target down the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Trying to do it on the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. This will likely be the last play of the half. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Works the middle of the field. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. The snap sets up the throw. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll pull it on the read. Fighting off the defender. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Off play action. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes!
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll try to sneak it.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Bruins. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 21 to Florida State. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Quick completion to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Bruins will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Finds his man. It's House. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running back searching for a hole.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Soft spot in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Catch in the middle. It's House. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Bruins are flying down the field. They run the reverse. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Got rid of it just in time.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Finds his big tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. A quick pass to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Got it in the middle. It's House. He'll work his way down to the 28.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. Another critical third down here in the fourth quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
A first down run in the red zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Touchdown, UCLA! And the stomping has commenced. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellows, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The sure hands, it's Kelly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back has it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, going to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll give it to the back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Complete to the right. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. From the gun. Fakes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
3rd down coming.
Looking to throw again. Trying to set up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Connection to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Red Raiders trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
And it starts with the kick, right? You got to kick the top of the football, get a good bounce, get kind of lucky, right? Like it's got to bounce off the guys, and the kick team was ready, pounced on the football. They got the ball and got some momentum.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it out quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And tackled there by the defense. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The RPO, it's complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the gun, he'll try to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.